Hey everyone, this is Seth Kneep in a Reel. Today I'm going to take you through 4 hacks that have served me and many of my business partners, coaches, other Amazon sellers very, very well. Amazon made me a millionaire more times than one. I want to teach you exactly how to do that as well. For some of you that might seem, oh, that's just a crazy claim. How can I become a millionaire? You have to begin by believing it, and then you have to focus on step by step. There was a day when I doubled a dime to 20 cents, and that was 100% profit. That was victory for me. Just as much as going from 500,000 to over $1 million. You can do the same. It's all about mentality. Don't let the big number intimidate you. Focus on what you need to do to make it happen. And I'm going to show you some tactics on exactly how to do that. I also want to give you something as a gift. It's 100% free, no strings attached. There is a product research evaluation tool I use all the time, and it helps me to find products that do over $1 million a year. I'm going to give this to you for free. All you need to do is if you go to the link below, right in the description, click that. My system will automatically send it to you. It's super simple, but super practical. When you go in, you type in, for example, the daily sales volume, the monthly search volume, the Google Trends, and it'll automatically give you a rating so that the facts are telling you whether or not you should source the product and not just emotions and feeling. 4 tactics for finding products. Tactic number 1, you need to find a high volume, high-ranking short-tail keyword. Now there are 4 tools that I use for this. You can choose which ones you want to do, but first of all, I really like merchant words. What you do is, let's just say the category that you're searching is barbecue, so you type in BBQ and you hit enter. Everything on here is going to pull up clusters of keywords that are ranking, and you can see on the right side it has dominant categories. So barbecue grill, it's a dominant category in Amazon warehouse deals, in home and kitchen, and patio lawn and garden. So when I look at this, anything over 20,000 search volume, see that right here, this column, is huge. Over 20,000 search volume means I'm interested. So this is what you would consider this high volume. Now these search results are not coming directly from Amazon. These are global search results, so keep that in mind. But the words themselves, the autocomplete, the suggestions, these are coming directly from Amazon. The other place I like to go is to the JOD toolbox, Just One Dime's toolbox. What you do is you go over to find, you click on keyword autocomplete. And by the way, guys, if you get this program, you get for 30 days, you get everything for free, or you can do a free version of it, no problem. Come over here, type in BBQ, and what this is doing is it's showing you the autocomplete on Amazon. So for example, if you are on Amazon yourself and you started to type in the word barbecue, watch what happens. BBQ. See all these? These are autocomplete. Well, this tool over here will show you all of the autocompletes. In other words, what people have been searching for. So it's telling you exactly what people are looking for, because a keyword's very important. You want to get in the mind of your customer, and a keyword tells you what they're thinking. So if someone's searching for barbecue light or barbecue grill, I know exactly what they want based on what they were searching. So if you come over here, you can see it has a ranking. You can even sort it by ranking. See there? And anything in the top 5, even in the top 10 even, is going to be strong. This is what people are hunting for. Barbecue accessories, barbecue brush, barbecue cover. This is what people are hunting for on Amazon. Now you can even go further and say, well, I want to know all words where someone types in something and the last word is barbecue. No problem. Type in asterisk, hit search, and it will pull up the information for you. Look at this. Artisan, griller, insulated, waterproof, oil, and heat resistant barbecue. Bluetooth thermometer for barbecue. These are giving me ideas to find short tail keywords and long tail keywords for which I can find a product. Now, there's something really important to understand as you do this. Stop hunting for products on Amazon and start hunting for keywords. When you look for products, you're looking for the wrong thing. You're putting your hope in a product. What you need to do is ask, what are people looking for? Keywords are like little pathways to what the customer's thinking towards a solution you can provide. Imagine there's this one product here, we'll just take hide drops for example, and you have all these different keywords surrounding it, but they all point to the same product. That's what you want to do. You want to find a cluster of keywords that point to that product. Let me show you another tool. KeywordTool.io is amazing. I have no affiliation, by the way, with Merchant Words or KeywordTool.io, just so you know. I don't even have an affiliate link. But if I type in barbecue right here, this comes up, and it's giving me the global search volume, not volume from Amazon. Even though it says Amazon, I know it says that, but it's not from Amazon. It is from Google, DuckDuckGo, Bing, other engines. But still, that matters, because if people are searching for it there, that tells me there's interest. So I can see that the word barbecue itself has 3.75 million searches a month. And then I have all these other ideas down here for barbecue. Look at this. short tail keyword barbecue. Long tail keyword barbecue grill tool set. A short tail keyword is simply a word that has two words describing something. So coffee mug, silver microphone, round coaster, eye drop bottle. Those are short tail keywords. But if I said brown coffee mug or brown boring coffee mug, that would be a long tail keyword because it's more specific. We're starting by finding a short tail keyword with high ranking, as you saw over here. Look at this right there. See how these are ranking well? And with high search volume. Once I have found a high volume, high ranking short tail keyword, the next step is I'm going to test that short tail keyword for high sales demand and low competition. And it's very simple the way I do this. If I go to Amazon.com and let's say I have in barbecue, let's say light was the word that I noticed has a lot of ranking and a lot of volume. I go through here, I can quickly get an idea of what the reviews are like. And there's three things I'm looking for. Number one, I want to know of the top 10 competitors that there's no more than 50 reviews on 4 of them. I also want to know that of the top 10 competitors, combined sales per month is at least 3,000 units a month. I also want to know that the item is selling for $22 or more. Why? Because if these things are true, I can find a product that can potentially do over $1 million a year. The reason this matters so much is I don't want a product that's selling for $12 or $13 or $14 because that hurts my margin. There's nothing wrong with that. I sell products that range, but if you're looking for a product that's going to do a lot more money, you need a higher selling product because then it gives you more margin for PPC ads, for differentiation. You can spend a little more money on the packaging, and then you can stand out from your competition and beat the competition a lot better and more effectively. The other thing I want to show you is if I use Jungle Scout for this, and I know some of you guys saw the video I did on Jungle Scout versus Amazow. Amazow is still my favorite research tool. They're amazing. Their in-depth search volume is awesome, and I believe they're more accurate. I will say, after the video, I saw these numbers get better on Jungle Scout, so I'm wondering if there was a little bit of influence there, which is exciting. But this part is definitely accurate. I can look at the reviews. Check this out, guys. See all these barbecue grill lights over here? And you can just hover over it to see what actually comes up. I notice that, look, the reviews are 586, 148, 94, getting lower. This one only has 48 reviews. This one only has 7. This one only has 12. What this is telling me is people who are doing quite well have low reviews. So at least of these top 10 competitors, at least 4 of them have 50 reviews or fewer. And if you do trust the sales volumes on these, you can see of the top 10, definitely they're doing at least 3,000 units per month. Now, why do I pick that number? Well, let's just say you wanted to make at least $3,000 on your product per month. If you have 10 competitors who are selling it, and they're doing 3,000 units and they're making $10 profit per unit, and you got 10% of that, you're going to make $3,000 a month. If you had 10 products doing that, that's 10 times 3,000. Now you're at $30,000 a month. You see? This is just the beginning, and I'm talking bare minimum. All you need to do is find a product that's doing 3, 4, 5 times that, and all of a sudden you start getting closer to the range of $1 million product. These are just parameters I give to make it easier. What I'm going to do now is I'm also going to search this on Amazow, because Amazow is going to give me much more in-depth info than Jungle Scout. So if I go to Amazow and I try barbecue light, notice that there are 711 daily sales out of 20 top competitors. Well, that by far beats the minimum that I'm looking for. Notice the revenue is $14,000 per day. 711 sales per day, $14,000. If it's at least 1,000, that's bottom line minimum for me. Anything above 1,000 is good. This is 14,000. And the median reviews are 92. Now, as a general rule of thumb, if it has 200 median reviews or lower in Amazow, that's awesome. This is just another way of looking at the same data. And it's double checking my resources by using multiple tools to make sure it's valid. So now I have an idea. Barbecue light is a really good short tail keyword that I want to look into. So my next step is I'm going to find a few other short tail keywords. It could be grill light or barbecue LED. And I want to test those the same way. I want to make sure that in Amazow, the median reviews is 200 or less, that it's at least selling $1,000 of revenue a day. And if I look at it in Jungle Scout, I want to know that at least there's 3,000 units being sold per month. And I also want to know that of the top 10 competitors, at least 4 of them have 50 or fewer reviews. This is giving me an idea that I can sell it. Let me give you an example. If someone is selling eye drops and they have 2,000 reviews and you look at it and you go, that's discouraging. But if someone else is selling it and they're a private label brand, not even a major brand, and they only have 50 reviews on there and they're doing 200 of these a day, that tells you you also have a good chance of selling well. If they can do it, why can't you? And you can make yours better if you learn and study. Step number 1, find a high volume, high ranking short tail keyword. Step number 2, find short tail keywords with high sales and low competition and test that out. So you want to end up with 1, 2, or 3 of these. Step number 3, do the exact same thing, but do it for long tail keywords. Now, how do you find those? Watch. I go to Amazon, I come down here, I typed in barbecue light. Watch this, you guys. Barbecue grill light. There's a long tail keyword. It has at least 3 words in it. It's more specific. Barbecue grill light. Barbecue grill light, bright LED lights. Let's keep going. Barbecue grill light 12 super bright. That's another long tail. Barbecue grill light 10 super bright LED lights. You can get other long tail ideas. Barbecue grill light with 10 super bright LED lights. You get the idea. You can find other long tail keywords. Once I find them, I'm going to jump over here to Amazout. I'm going to plug them in, and you can see it right here, barbecue grill light. And now you can see it has well over the 100 sales a day. It has well over 1,000 revenue per day. That's for only 23 competitors, and the median reviews are well under 200. So now, once I found like 2, 3, 4, 5 long tail keywords, and at least 1, 2, or 3 short tail keywords, and they're all pointing towards one product, and they all match this criteria that I've given you, that tells me I have a huge potential product that could potentially grow into $1 million a year. You start off, you're doing $3,000 a month, and then you just keep growing from there. You add accessories, you bundle, you differentiate, you try different listings, you do variations, and suddenly you've built your own market niche out of your Amazon store, which is awesome. Now, in the training that we provide, I teach you exactly how to go through Amazout and do all of this. We also teach you how to use Keepa to make sure your price stability is important. Why? There is a thing called price cap. It means how much someone is willing to spend on a product. Let me give you an example. If I offered you this round coaster for $20,000, you'd be crazy to take it. You'd be crazy in the head. But if I offered you my Tesla for $20,000, you'd be crazy not to take it. At the least, you could sell it and make $30,000. Now, what happened in that scenario? The price is the same. It's still $20,000. The difference is a coaster versus a Tesla. The value was different. People would never spend $20,000 on a coaster, but they most certainly would on a Tesla. So you have to know the price cap. How much have people been spending on this product in the last 2 years? If it's been at like $10, $12, $13, and then just lately during Christmas time, it's coming up to $22, $23, $30, $40, that's a problem. So you need to know that. The other thing we teach on our team is how to go deep in the research on Amazout so you really understand how to differentiate. Because even with all this data, this is good. You have to differentiate your product and make it better. Otherwise, people have no reason buying yours versus someone else. And the last thing, within 2 to 3 weeks, you can get 20, 30, 40, sometimes 50 reviews on there in a very short amount of time, which makes you stand out from the other people launching their products who don't have the same advantage. Guys, this is Seth, Can Even a Real. Hope this has been super helpful and practical for you as you build your Amazon store. Remember, Amazon is not the end. I don't care so much about Amazon. It is a means to an end so I can create margin for those whom I love. So I can spend time with them. And like this morning, I was able to take my wife on a date and it was awesome. Oh, really quick, I just got to show you guys something. This is like a bonus. You know how we talk a lot about perceived value versus real value? Well, hopefully my wife doesn't watch this video. I make so many of them, she doesn't watch all of them. I think most of them she doesn't watch, but I got this for her. She loves Tom's shoes. When I got this, I had so many thoughts go through my head. Let me tell you, these are Tom's shoes with their slippers, okay? And it's wintertime, it's getting kind of cold. It's cold in Austin. But, Kimberly, don't watch this video, please. These shoes, this is a Christmas gift for her. The packaging on these is amazing. It's beautiful. That's perceived value. Is there really any value in the packaging? Am I going to keep it? Nope. Is she going to keep it? Probably not. It'll end up in the garbage. There's no practical value for this packaging. The real value is the shoes themselves. In fact, did you know that to make these shoes, it's super, super cheap? It costs them hardly anything. They make a ton of money off these. Now, I love they give back, but they also make a lot of money too. So what is it? What are they really selling? They're selling Tom's, the brand, the experience, the packaging, the one-for-one idea. For every single shoe that you guys buy, we give you another. I mean, look at this. Together we can create a better tomorrow, one pair of comfy slippers at a time. This is branding. They're telling a story. That's why people are willing to spend so much money on a pair of shoes that cost almost nothing to make. The perceived value, the brand, the packaging, just like Apple. It's the idea people are buying into. The shoes themselves have value, but way less. When you differentiate a product to make it stand out, it is cheaper, it is less costly to focus on the perceived value, like the color, the packaging, things that make it look better, than the real value, the actual material of which it was made. The rubber, the cotton, the wool. See what I mean? So make sure if you're on a tight budget and you want to differentiate your product, focus on perceived value first. Then later when you have more money and you start building up your capital, you can make the real value higher as well. You can keep editing that listing, and every time you launch a new one, make it better. And you can dominate the market. Have an awesome holiday season. I will talk to you soon. Oh, and for those of you guys who are going to be in Southern California, today is Tuesday. On Friday, December the 15th, and on Saturday, there's a link below, look below, I will be doing a 2-hour free workshop. A lot of these things, I'm going to talk about Saad, one of my coaches. He's going to be there too, teaching you guys everything we can about how to sell on Amazon. Take care. Bye.